Here is the real reason why we see this implosion in the altcoin market. It's not because retail is suddenly scared of the SEC, scared of Gary Gensler, that he will be successful at crushing everything in crypto. It's not the reason. The reason is that institutional regulated investors have to sell the alts. The alts are not safe to hold anymore. And so we see drops of more than 20% in the last 24 hours. We see even pretty much no single winner here. And so look at this, $1.3 billion worth of altcoins are currently being held by Robinhood. And Robinhood has no other choice. They have to force their retail investors to sell. Here, users who still hold will be forced to sell on June 27th. So another 2 weeks until there is basically a forced liquidation of those altcoins. And so people are simply just anticipating that event. And they might also be anticipating other similar kinds of brokers and institutions that now have to get out, where the risk tolerance is not anymore matching the mandate or the regulatory framework they are in. And that's actually what's causing this. Retail is actually quite bullish. There's currently a trending hashtag, Stand with Crypto. And in here, we see a lot of posts where retail is now buying the dip. I also made a poll here on YouTube, and more than half of the followers are buying this dip. So it's again a move from the institutions to the broad masses. We have seen something similar after the Luna and FTX collapse. So the higher the risk goes for crypto, the more it broadens out to the small investor that simply doesn't care about that kind of regulation. Retail is simply just holding their crypto on their hardware wallets. And if you don't do that yet, right, if you still have your crypto mainly on centralized exchanges, it is time to take your crypto out. You can take a ledger, you can take an air-gapped wallet such as the Keystone Pro here, whatever it is, but get it off any kind of regulatory potential risks with centralized exchanges. There's no harm in jumping onto the self-custody train. Meanwhile, let's simply just watch the Gary Gensler countdown.
Today marks a beautiful day. 2 years from this day is Gary Gensler's last day, because he's going to get fired. And this is happening right here. So we're going to keep this tracker going for you. 1,094 days, 4 hours, 22 minutes, and 56 seconds until this guy goes.